The Honor Magic V5 is the best foldable phone in the world. This video is going to be talking about why this is the best foldable phone, and it's my 3-month later review, so stay tuned. I've enjoyed this phone, and you will too. I even brought this phone to a Playboy Carti concert, got some good photos and videos, so you'll see all of that in the camera section. Welcome back to the Average Dad 2 channel. My name is Anakin, and here we go. So look, I've had my SIM card in this phone for 3 months trying to figure out if this is the best phone I could possibly use. It is. This is the best foldable phone I have ever used in my life. Look how fast that opened up. Look how fast, right? And then look how fast the fingerprint scanner is. That is extremely fast. Yeah, the screen turns on immediately. That doesn't happen on other foldable phones. Like, boom, it's already on. Usually it's like a black screen for a minute and then it turns on. That is the fastest I've ever seen. And once again, the fingerprint scanner, boom, immediate. So how has this phone held up in 3 months? There is absolutely no damage to the frame, the hinge, nothing. There is no damage to that. With the crease on the interior screen, if you don't fold your phone within like 2 hours, those ripples on the sides go away. So you can see right here, there's no ripples. But right now you can see that there's ripples on the side, not including, I'm not talking about the actual crease itself, but there's ripples on the left and right of the crease that do show up after you fold it for a while, but they go away over time. They go away if you haven't folded it in like 2 hours. But I have no damage to the interior screen, only some scratches like that one on the exterior screen protector, but still no damage to the phone at all. What about damage to the battery? Well, 100% capacity still. This is the 6100 milliamp hour battery, which, by the way, is the largest battery in any foldable phone ever. Pairing that with the amazing multitasking that you can do, like, look at this. Right now I have Google Chrome and my Contacts app split, fully functioning. You can just get out of it and go right back into it, and it remembers exactly what you've done. With any smartphone, it's very good to restart your phone every once in a while, but with Magic OS, we now have the ability to schedule an auto restart whenever you want. So this is something I've noticed during the 3 months that I've had it. And those cameras, let's talk about these cameras, man. I brought this phone all over. I had a great vacation and I took this camera everywhere. Let's see how good this camera really is.
Inland antelopes. Wave to 1 ton, you can jump 10 feet into the air. If you keep blades to your left, you see a very tall creature with rest patterns. Those are reticulated giraffes.
Here's a photo using the ultra wide, and then boom, all the way zoomed in. There's a camera there. And also in the next video, you'll see that the flickering of the lights in low light video still happens with the V5. I don't know why. This is an old wrecked boat, and when we zoom in, you can see there is so much detail. We can zoom in even more, and look at all of that. Man, yeah, it's really nice. Really good detail on that periscope. Now, this is a photo with the ultra wide. We are zooming into a nuclear power plant, or what used to be a nuclear power plant. And you can see it's starting to come in, and there it is. And we're going to zoom in even more. Yeah, wild detail. And now we are at the Playboi Carti concert, and these photos, they just look like they were taken from a legit camera. Look at the detail.
Just come outside for the night.
The microphone does get a little muffled and distorted, but yeah, it handles the lighting pretty good. As long as there's a decent amount of lighting, your Honor Magic V5 will do pretty good in terms of video. Now, as of 3 months, there has been a good amount of security updates and patches that Honor has sent out to this device. So in terms of security, it's doing good so far. Now, comfort-wise, it's different than a slab phone because you have a hinge on one side, which needs to stay mostly straight. Like on this corner here, holding left-handed, this is probably the best foldable phone I've ever experienced in my left hand. That edge right there is really rounded. Unlike the Z Fold 7, this actually has some contouring here, so it's decent. The Silk Road Dun Hong color that this one is weighs 226 grams, and that, my friend, is really good in terms of weight. That is nothing compared to other foldable phones. Like, I mean, if you want to go trifold, you can go trifold, but look, 308 grams, a huge difference. Just to have that third panel there, it's really, you know, you'll notice the weight difference with a trifold, but something like the Honor Magic V5, man, weight is not a problem. In terms of gaming, the Snapdragon 8 Elite is what powers this device, and you can see my FPS is just amazing. This is the Java version of Minecraft, and I have my entire castle on the screen here, and usually, you know, a lot of phones would not be able to handle this, but it is handling it pretty good. And I like the camera bump for holding it because you can really get a good grip. I put the 2 fingers here, and it's a huge camera bump, so I'm taking advantage of it when I'm playing video games or anything like that. And of course, you could just fold it down into a smaller version. This is really impressive. The processor in this phone is so powerful that you can run Nintendo Switch games. You can run Nintendo Wii, GameCube, DS, PlayStation 2. This is a Windows emulator. It can emulate Windows to play Steam games. Like, what? 3DS? Yeah, anything you can think of, you can get on this super thin phone and make it a bigger screen or a smaller screen. I love knowing that you can just do that with something in your pocket all day. With making this my daily driver, I've noticed that it connects to AirPods extremely fast for an Android phone. It actually has and or supports Bluetooth 6.0 and supports high quality audio codecs like aptX HD. If you don't know what that is, that just means it's really high quality, like lossless audio that you can bring straight to the headphones with this phone being the transmitter. It's a lot packed into one phone. You can get this phone on the Average Dad Tech store. There's plenty of other phones to get on it as well, but personally, man, this phone is the best foldable phone ever. Remember, if you sign up for Buy Me a Coffee, you can become a member and join the WhatsApp group chat, and also get a 2% discount on all other devices. Anything you can think of on the store, you can get a 2% discount on. But yeah, man, thank you guys so much for watching. This was my 3 months later review on the Honor Magic V5. Tell me what you think about this phone. Is it that good? Is it worth it? Let me know. Thank you so much for watching. Peace!